Hello. This is Jerford K. Horkims. And these are all the same people who were here before. Now, hey, so obviously we have very, very important tasks to undertake. Obviously the MVP must be ascertained.
Correct.
Right? But people are continually sending us treasures of various kinds. Dinar Blitzen, have you received any tribute?
Yes, apparently I have, from the subreddit and Discord community.
Oh!
Wow.
Yes.
Bajau.
Have an Eggy.
Eggy!
Can that be like your Eggy, like,
Put it right here.
place?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And now, Jerry, you take it away, and Ryan has a meltdown.
And then I freak out. Yeah. And Cappy.
About 360.
This is the wrong size.
Go ahead, do it anyway.
No, it is the right size.
You look
The right,
great.
you make it the right size, you piece of shit.
You can do the thing.
All right, now, nice. I also received some really nice, substantial feeling crit fail success coins from Parsons Sai, which I will distribute next game when you do things that please me.
Wow.
Now,
Never happened.
Dad.
I want to show you these two. I don't know if you if you are familiar with our the
What?
fan art community.
Yeah,
it's
wow.
gross.
What? Yeah,
The
dude.
fan art community that supports the C team is out of fucking control. Like this is my favorite walnut that there is.
Yep.
Well, there's this
is
there's this one
Canonical
and
walnut.
there's
There
this
is no
one
other walnut.
and there's also the walnut that is like that was just waking up and has the wine out a long rest.
Wine Out a Long
That's
Rest,
also
yeah.
good. But this, I can't believe what I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Like this foremother, like it's completely captured the idea that I wanted, which is that it's a living thing.
Also, the fucking spider legs coming out from behind her.
Yeah.
Listen, I've stared at this.
It's too much.
The documents you seal.
That's good.
It's too much, dude.
She's covered in bees.
It's out.
It's because of the bear. I found out.
It's out
know,
of
but-
fucking control. And then, but
Covered in bees?
it's like, this, oh yeah. Oh no, dude, if you haven't seen these,
Yeah,
like
these are amazing.
You gotta ride the tag, kid, because
Yum.
Yeah.
it's too good.
Way too
Very
good.
Jesus Christ.
Is that supposed to be like the Shadow Realm version of him? Oh, and there's like an
It's
upside
the
down.
heartbroken. It's the
Yeah.
heartbroken version,
Heartbroken 'cause he lost Eggy.
Because he lost Eggy.
right?
This one's
This
crazy.
Cathris Draub is
So
out
tight.
of fucking
Yeah.
control.
The way the
me
red
the
really
chain.
pops on that is so
Oh,
cool.
and the
Just
chains.
the color.
I know.
Good God. I think it's pronounced Ajit Gavet.
Yeah.
In any
that
case,
one. Yeah.
That's
this is a pretty amazing Rosie.
This is my favorite Rosie piece.
This is unreal.
No, it doesn't make any kind of goddamn sense.
This is ridiculous.
This means something.
I used to do this. I used to like show these things off for a living. These are
I
incredible.
know. Yeah.
This is
Back at
beyond.
Riot. It's sick, right? It's
Yeah.
gross.
Oh my
amazing.
god!
It's gross and it's offensive.
We are-
And I am bothered by it.
Now,
And
We're so lucky.
I want them all.
before we get into these cues,
They're so good.
MVP.
Oh,
Nika gets to do it. So MVP.
The locket.
Hey.
Which one?
Exactly. in a general
The
sense.
concept of the locket.
because Nika
Conceptual
is a
locket.
fan.
I am a huge fan.
Nika watches the show
I am a super
all the
big
time.
fan.
So
Oh,
when
shit.
so when it came time to sit down, like
I had like a backstory. I was
no,
like,
because when we hooked up at PAX, we talked at length about some of the nerdy type shit, and it's like you were right there, like reference for reference, you were like right there the whole time, and you love Hussar. So it's like maybe there's some way we can get Hussar back into the mix.
And we
Thank
did.
God.
Too cool.
In a big
God.
way.
And as an Eldritch Knight, I can summon him to me, so I can throw him away, and
great.
he'll come back.
Yeah.
So like, he's like, we
Mjolnir?
have a bond. I have a bonded weapon, so no matter where he is, I can just be like, pow, he's here with me now.
I love it.
Yeah, it's like I'll never be
It's a
your
lot of
fault.
fun.
It's pretty sweet, right?
It's a lot of fun.
It's very good self-insert.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to sit here and shimmy.
Yeah, there's.
Now,
I love this self-insert.
That's
Question.
our king, guys. That's
Exactly.
the guy.
it's the guy.
It's me.
I'm like,
Hey, everybody.
I came here for this.
This is from LM Darcy, Loam Darcy, maybe. Acquisitions Intoxicated sounds great, but I'm always at work. Any plans to add it to the Penny Arcade YouTube channel? Just so you know, Honored Shadow Council, on Tuesdays over at the Penny Arcade channel at noon, myself and the person who writes the C team with me, Eric Benson, we build beers and brew them live on Twitch basically, we just travel down the AI roster, and then we start creating cool stuff in a beer context. So that's the show they're talking about. And my understanding is that, yes, Josh has a logo now, so he's going to be putting all those up on there.
Is it the
Awesome.
the tilty one?
No, the one that Keek did does not have the tilt, but I like the tilt as well. I think it's very good.
I was gonna say, can I quick throw? I know that show covers this show as well.
Indeed.
Characters.
Indeed.
But if it was just a show, BAC team. Blood alcohol.
Well, here, there was a great smile, and it wasn't terrifying.
Yeah.
Whose idea? This is from Jatotham, maybe JTO them. It's a very complicated phrase. Whose idea was it to have the C Team plug shoot out during the intro of the AI live session? So you may not know, Chris Straub, also known as Kthris Straub, has done the intros for those for years and years and years. So he had a chance to do some crazy shit. I mean, like we've been working on AI stuff together for a long time.
Yeah.
It's just that you're handling that intro. But even before you were on the show proper, you had tucked Kthris Straub.
Not
Just as
even
a-
tucked in the original episodes where you guys were looking for an intern, and it was like Viari, Kthris, and then like a Daenerys ripoff.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like a Hobbit ripoff also.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah.
That isn't the only C Team plug shout out. Obviously, the intro was good, but you may not have heard the shout out at the very end, which is one that strongly suggests, if not directly asserts, that Rosie Beestinger will be joining us main stage.
Amy, don't even play like
It's
that.
not me. It's Walnut.
Yeah, will be joining us main stage for the stage show. If you are not familiar with the other part of Acquisitions Incorporated, you should definitely avail yourself of it. The game that we did at PAX West was fucking incredible.
So good.
Also,
It was hot as hell.
yeah, this past game was incredible. That announcement was crazy,
Holly.
and I screamed Holly Conrad.
Holly.
I screamed my ass off.
It was true.
And I was next to you, and we were both like, what did
The funny thing is that I was talking to Mike, and he thought you knew that Chris Perkins was gonna
Yeah.
do the reveal.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
talk to me about it. Because when I get time with Chris, I'm usually letting him know like where my like no-fly zones are in terms of our game. And so when he and I talk, it's like DM shit hell to breakfast. You know what I
No
mean?
wandering crypts in your game, man. I got that
Yeah,
on lock.
exactly. Don't you fucking touch it.
Monster Lighthouse.
Exactly.
Off limits.
Yeah, don't do that. Amy, what form is Birdnut?
Yet to be revealed. We got to get to a much later level for
Okay.
that.
But
You're right.
We know the name.
The name is Wingnut. Also, do you guys think that fans of the show Wings like call themselves Wingnuts? That's Kate's joke. I'm sorry.
You stole my joke, my bathroom joke.
Dude, that's hardcore.
Wait.
Yuck.
Let me tell you Chris's bathroom joke.
Bathroom jokes for a minute.
We have
Sounded
pee-pee
like
jokes.
That one.
Yeah,
Like,
No, we have like.
and they're all gold.
Just think.
We're at our funniest when we're doing our makeup in the bathroom.
okay, makeup in the bathroom. I was just like, if you're peeing, you're just like, did you think?
Well, this happens too.
you're-
This
Yeah, we do
happens
that.
too.
Yeah, what are your fan theories about Frasier?
That hiss.
Do you think he knew like tossed salad and scrambled eggs? Like now that the internet's out,
He feels smarter because he has the
he
hat
probably is like, oh, we should have changed that lyric.
Yeah, it's too
Anyway,
much.
go ahead.
It's no problem. Hey, Yithian Historian wants to know how many friends Kthris has.
Like on this person.
Well, it's like the menagerie, right?
Well, I had listed them, and I think it's like 5, like in total.
Yeah, I mean, so we have
We have
Lagodi.
Lagodi, and I'll bring this up in a moment if we have time. I would love to. Lagodi, the Glow Man,
Lizard
Velvet.
the Lizard King. Yes,
Velvet.
Velvet the softest ghost.
Right. God, there's more. I mean,
Tentacle
Hassar
from
is
Sky?
one.
Fen.
Fen is now there.
He's
That's
a fanatic.
right.
Sky Tentacle?
Sky Tentacle, there's no personality yet. I don't know
utility.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we haven't seen a lot of that one.
Okay.
Could be.
You don't even know
Maybe a
what god
love
it is.
interest.
Hey,
No,
girl.
but like canonically, it looks like 6. It's a lot.
Yeah.
The bees.
The number of the fucking beast.
Third of the components required to invoke the.
Stop it, man.
Love beast. Now,
Yes, and bro.
any thoughts about characters made by fans for Acquisitions Incorporated? This is from Jab 720.
Repeat.
Don't worry, I got you. Any thoughts about characters made by fans for Acquisitions Incorporated? is there a place they could be shown to you or Chris Perkins to be exploited? I mean, generally speaking, I mean, we get people contacting us about their cool bee stingers and stuff like that all the time.
Yeah,
Like that's
every day. In fact, at PAX, I want to say at least 10 people came up just to ask if they could be bee stingers. But certainly some told me about their bee stingers.
yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, it's a delight.
Yeah. We don't mind at all.
Is there a central database for them?
Is there a
so
central
much.
database, and then it's like, would I be able to do your character justice? Maybe not. Now,
Right.
would that be a cool contest for the channel? Yes,
Yes.
absolutely yes. That would be a profound contest. It would change lives. Are the A-Team's adventures happening at the same time or sometime in the future? It's close. It's
Yeah,
pretty
'cause-
close. The problem, right, is that now you know, Perkins has set it up with the A game where it's like it's going to be the next part of that is going to be taking place immediately thereafter, but it's taking place like a couple months after. So I'll do what I can to help you understand how the time parts line up. But there's certain things that we can't 100% touch.
Here's how. Here, let me give you some advice. We could be in Red Larch in the inn, and then a portal opens, and Rosie's like, "Ah, cool."
Oh, shit.
And then she goes through it, and then she's in the temple.
Yeah. I think
Seems easy.
the reality is that because that next game is happening at PAX Unplugged, because it's happening there, that actually helps a lot.
Yeah.
That helps a lot for the scheduling stuff. Like that actually, I can explain that in a way that makes sense.
Sure.
Did you hear the crowd go wild on Saturday when the C team was the intro? I did.
Yeah.
They fucking, it blew
freaked me
up.
out. It freaked me out because I was like, these people are not. They're here for the A team,
Well,
the
see,
famous people.
That's exactly like I
I
never
mean, it
know.
said better show right in the
Yeah, I know. But I never know, right?
Yeah. I can't tell. There's no audience in here.
Exactly.
I have no
love
idea.
the C team. Like
Yeah.
we come in and we play in this empty room and we have a lot of fun. But I don't know 100% like if what the crossover is
No.
or you know what I mean. Like I
No,
don't
same,
know.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I
And
think it's pretty strong. We were there and we heard someone yell from the crowd, "Feed that horse!"
gotta feed that horse.
Oh no, I heard about the fighter with the horse.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but I changed my voice.
Yeah.
Hey, how did Drebus leave the ship? He climbed down the back of it and down to the dinghy.
There are ladders.
Yeah, yeah. People
Look it up.
Rope and wood built into the side of ships.
People need to get up and down ships all the time. What class is Cupid? Cupid's
she-
an Eldritch Knight, right?
Eldritch Knight Fighter. Yeah.
Hey, Rune Tree 284 wants to know if we could update Cthulhu's ability to the Friend-tacular Spectacular. It could just be tentacles with googly eyes.
Yeah.
And maybe like a soft velvety coat.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so great.
instead of barbs.
Yeah.
Instead of like
What the
gem
opposite of
encrusted.
barbs.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's like
Right.
feathery.
That's much more good.
For this is the same though.
Yeah. So what would be the name of one of Hussar's book of tales? So like I said, Hussar, they're just the books of Hussar. So it's full of just him telling people things, except we know who Hussar is.
Yeah.
And what he's actually like. You know what I mean? Like
It's a little much. He's
a little
lot.
he's a little much, but it's like it totally fits for a book of half-remembered religious fiction.
But so in his stories, he was the best friend of the Lizard King.
Yeah, exactly.
sure.
Yeah, he was
yeah.
the one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because you're good friends. It's like he must have talked about me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's very Greek myth, and by now at least, it's gone so many different ways.
Let's see. Tradosio Vivoque.
Nice.
I did my best on that one.
Oh, you
Actually,
did-
that
you
was
did great.
it was
You did great.
Wow.
It was lovely.
Did the characters experience shrinkage from being in the cold, salty water?
Private question.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
I mean,
inevitable,
did
right?
they? I have a sketch of that. Where did I?
I don't know. Yeah.
Rambina 57. Should we note things that are said? We'll talk about them during table talk in these questions, so they ain't forgotten. That is a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, I
did
do
it
have a
before.
question about that. When you named it the Merry Widow, did you have any other name other than the piece of? Does it mean anything other than the type of lingerie?
It's a song. It's a Stan Rogers.
Is it about lingerie?
Yes.
I think the term precedes the lingerie.
No, I think it's from that. It's like the term teddy is actually from.
Theodore Roosevelt, who loved to wear lingerie.
Or like the term dildo. No.
Lacey. Yeah.
It comes from doily, also a type of lingerie.
Yeah.
Very small. Zeus
One per
Axis.
titty.
It's like strategic launch.
Yeah, exactly.
Tactical lingerie.
That was marvelous. When will season 1 end, and how long a gap until season 2 do you plan?
Never end none.
Okay, so I don't actually want to say when it ends, because then you'll know, and then you'll have an idea. You know what I mean? It's like when it's like, oh, there's one more episode in the season. It's like they got to wrap all this.
Gotta
You know what I
burn
mean?
through this.
Where you're like, yeah, the movie's over in a half hour. Act 3 better be starting right about now.
I'm not interested in any of that. I do not plan a long gap until season 2, but the C team is like my favorite thing that I do in my life right now. So it's not going to be any longer than it possibly.
Take that, Jerry's family.
Yeah, they know what's up.
How could you not love this?
Yithian Historian is that how did you all get your C team fixed since the last session? I actually listened to that game several times.
Me too. And also, everybody I got very socially overwhelmed, so I got very quiet after a while. But like people coming up to us at PAX and like talking to us about it and talking about like their fan theories and like all the people cosplaying, and it was awesome. And then hearing about people that are planning cosplay for Unplugged.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is cool.
And seeing there was the Dinar cosplayer with his friend, the Cathris cosplayer.
Yeah.
Seriously, I
That's super
did want to take a minute.
Do it.
And just be like, everyone we met at PAX was so kind and so awesome, except for the one person who was
That
rude
wasn't
to
a
you.
C-Team fan.
Not a C-Team fan. Okay, good. But every C-Team person who came to our meetups, to our signings, to our panel. That is how I got my fix in the last week, was meeting everybody. Like it was unreal. It was unfucking real. Like getting to talk to everybody. People coming up to me on the show floor and saying that we're all doing a really good job and they love the show and there's been so much entertainment, and it's the first time that's happened to me, certainly. Like I don't get that at PAX. So it was really, really awesome.
It's wild.
Thank you.
It's wild, absolutely. Okay, good.
I was gonna say, did you want to talk about your?
Oh, just that somebody presented me with this Legati, with this lovely.
See, they put the eyes on
crafted-
both sides.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're
exactly
real
how it would
fans.
be.
They're real fans, true fans.
But my son didn't want me to bring it in. He's like,
Does he love it?
Are you bringing it back? Yes, I will. But yeah, that's why.
He's so good.
He's like, no, I wanted to. Yeah, he wanted to keep it. He's like, what are you gonna do? You don't play with toys. It's your work.
Yeah.
It's for me.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
It was
Man,
lovely.
I saw something. So there was a Brahma cosplayer.
El Ninja Cupcake.
She was incredible.
Oh yeah.
She was great. The feathers on the lute were from her conures that she has.
Shut
They
up.
were from her birds.
Yeah. But you guys were kicking it. Like you guys were hanging out, and it was super cool.
Yeah, well, she was like from farther away, and then I was like, I'm not gonna go to bed. Everyone always hangs out in one of the bars.
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
I'm like, here, you come hang out. I wanted to talk to everybody.
And the note that she gave you
Yeah.
was
The
sent
note
to
that
me.
she-
Unreal.
Yeah, she
yeah.
presented me with a note that was written by Acq Inc. Rhymes. I have the note. They made fun of me.
shout
that
out.
I
Yeah.
saw it.
They made
Love
fun of me
Acq
for
Rhymes.
not made fun of me, but they noticed that I had it during the whole panel. But it is currently in my purse. My purse smells like strawberries.
Smells like strawberry.
It smells like strawberries. No, I was so
Tested,
pleased.
confirmed.
It was so great because Acq Inc. Rhymes was trying to start some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do
forever.
you mean? He's been
He's
forever.
been trying to start rap battle.
Oh, I know, but I had to regulate.
He's great.
Yeah.
Like I had to.
He's very good
Yeah.
at his
Very,
job.
very good.
It was a blast. It was a blast. Hey,
Hey.
we got time for one or two more questions here. Hey, can we learn more about team roles, how they're assigned, and or lore mongers? This is from Matt Will Jackson. So lore mongers, they basically, so it's another way to just divide the tasks, because there's a lot of tasks that you have to do at the table. Part of the reason why I wanted there to be roles is because it seems like something Omen would do. But also, I think it really helps. I think it really helps a lot, especially for new players, so that everybody has a responsibility, and it has to be fixed. So there's a lot of names and shit like that. So really, each of those things is tied to tracking something that is somebody's work. You know what I mean? Because it's work. Everybody has to work at the table in various ways. So keeping track of all the shit you get. In this, it's just, instead of, right now the documenter is doing a lot of it and the cartographer is doing a lot of it. But there's another scenario here where taking down the names and the relationship information, that's somebody else's job too.
Oh, I would want that one.
Right. And of course, those obviators are new as well. So there's a few different roles. Ultimately, I want to collect all this stuff in a supplement so that you can do this kind of stuff at home.
Play the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be banging.
Give me that. I'll beta test it.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much for Nika. So Nika's gonna come back. Next week we're just gonna pick straight up off of here. We're gonna deal with this stuff. We're gonna head north to Scala. It's gonna be good times. Alyssa, our producer, would bite me if I did not communicate the following information. It's Subtober, motherfuckers.
It's Subtober.
September.
September.
And that means
February.
Submarine sandwich.
September.
$5 foot long bag.
Anyway,
Cold cut combo.
no, guys, listen. This is important information, and this is Alyssa here.
Black Forest ham.
Here's what's up. This is important. So basically, it costs half as much to sub and support the show. It's super cool. We really appreciate when you do it. And Amy gets all of it.
Feed that horse.
So it just goes right to Amy.
Gotta feed that horse.
So, but is Amy the horse in this metaphor?
Yes, she is.
I am a horse.
Okay. Well, listen.
She's every other animal.
It's true.
It's pony play. That's another
I know. I was immediately just
there you
like,
go.
man, this is getting weird. September and pony play and
I have to take control of this situation.
Sorry, go ahead.
it just keeps happening.
Man, now it's, Jesus Christ, I can't escape it, DM Daddy. It's all there.
It's like a dungeon.
Oh yeah.
I have to get out of here.
Zipper mask.
I need to stop this show right away. Listen, it has been our absolute pleasure, Shadow Council, to please you with our labors. Come back and see us next week at around the same time. We'll see you then.